2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're on. Hello everyone, I'm Nigel A. James. Welcome to my story channel, and now it's time for another story. And I've called this evening's story a Dickensian Tale. I hope you enjoy it. I discovered the following anecdote amongst the pages of Nickelby, a novel by Charles Dickens. I found it really amusing and good, and I'd like to share it with you. So, here we go. Nicholas Nickelby was on his way from London to Yorkshire when he was involved in an accident. The coach upon which he was travelling overturned, and Nicholas Nickelby, being an outside passenger, was thrown into a snowdrift. But it wasn't so bad. Everyone survived to tell the tale and had to wait in an inn for a new coach to be sent. And it was there one of the passengers told the following story. Once upon a time, there was a German baron could without, and he was a very happy man who spent most of his time hunting, getting drunk, and generally having lots of good fun. But one day, the baron started getting fed up with it all. Life had become boring and dull, and so, to cut a long story short, the baron got married. But 12 years later, with a permanently miserable, domineering wife, and 13 noisy, uncontrollable little barons and baronesses to keep and to feed, the baron discovered he was sorely missing his life of revelry and drunkenness he had sacrificed upon the altar of domestic bliss. Things were bad, and to add to it all, his money was spent. The only way out, the baron believed, was a premature end to his life. And so there he was, all alone with a bottle of wine, his knife to kill himself, and a final pipe. But the baron was not as alone as he thought, for there in the corner was the ghost of suicide. He had arrived to bring home the baron. And it turned out the ghost of suicide was a somewhat miserable apparition in a hurry. There were, after all, many others waiting for him, and next on his list was a young man with too much money. Upon hearing this, the baron burst into laughter. How could someone kill himself because of too much money? How absurd. Then the baron started thinking, was where he was planning to go better than where he was now? If the ghost of suicide was so miserable, what was everyone else like? The baron changed his mind, and after getting his life back in order and becoming happy again, died many years later. And what about Nicholas Nickelby? He resumed his journey and became an assistant in the school which belonged to the notorious alcoholic and child-hater Mr. Newman Knox. And if you want to know what happened, you will have to read the book. Nicholas Nickelby by Charles Dickens. I read it and thought it was great. And that's my story for today. Thank you very much for listening and watching. I'll be back again soon. I'm Nigel A. James. Bye-bye for now.